Okay, we are at DCon. This is Sunday. This is our day for us. We're here with MJ Hsu. MJ, thank you for letting us talk to you at this time. How's it been for you?
I think it's been pretty good.
Yeah?
I've gotten a lot of great responses to my new toys, and my Dunny APs are almost gone.
Yeah. Can we get, do you want to bring that over?
Sure. Which one do you want?
No, just this one right here.
Okay, bring Ellie.
This is Ellie, right?
Yeah. She's my Jellyfish Princess. So this is the new teal colorway.
Yeah.
That was just released.
This is the newest one.
Yeah, this is the latest one.
Yeah. Ooh. Mark has a thing for translucent plastics.
Oh yeah, you know, like when I wanted to design Ellie, I really wanted to do translucents because I traditionally have always molded and casted my own toys, and it's really hard to get clear plastic. So I wanted to do something that I didn't have the capability to do on my own, and that's why she has the clear skirts.
Yeah, well, it's a jellyfish.
Yeah.
Translucent plastics. That makes sense. Why don't you tell these guys here that are watching your concept behind this and you know, the name and everything. Like, tell us the story about this.
So Ellie is my childhood dream toy. She's the toy that I always wanted when I was a kid. And that's because growing up, my favorite movie of all time was The Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid, okay.
And I watched that VHS, and I had a VHS. People don't have that anymore. I watched that VHS until it broke, like literally like broke in half. And I thought, oh, there's so many other sea creatures in the world, and I thought jellyfish were so pretty. Jellyfish were one of my favorite animals, but there were no jellyfish princesses. Like they're only mermaids, which have like the fish tail. And so I have had this idea since I was a kid. And when I started making toys, I had drawn up ideas of her like several years ago. But I felt like my own sculpting capability and my own like molding and casting capability just like weren't there yet to be able to produce her. So when I was approached by UVD Toys to create a toy, I was like, Ellie, like this is what. At the time, and at the time I actually didn't have the name Ellie yet. I just knew Jellyfish Princess. I want to do a Jellyfish Princess. And then the name Ellie came about because it's a play on the word jellyfish, like Jellyfish Ellie, and I thought it sounded really cute.
When we met in 2016, you weren't even doing this kind of thing yet.
Back then, I was still doing customs. It was only customs.
Just customs, right? Wow, you've come such a long way.
Thank you.
That's awesome. And you've been doing DCon every year.
Yeah, every year.
I've skipped. So you've done it every year. So
well, you're coming from out of the country, so it's a little bit tougher for you to come over here.
There's no excuse. No. Can I?
Of course,
Oh my goodness. I think she's got the ears right down here.
Yeah, she has special ears.
Yeah, because she's not human. I guess jellyfish always gets like a bad rep, so now you're trying to beautify it.
Oh, I've been stung by jellyfish several times at the beach. Yeah, it's painful.
Oh no.
I don't recommend it. And the thing is, you don't even see them coming either because they're clear, and so they just look like the water. When you look down and you're like, oh my gosh, there's jellyfish there.
Well,
but they're also beautiful.
Yeah, Ellie's not gonna play it. She's so cute, dainty. These have, like, are they sold out yet? Or do you still have some available for sale?
There should still be some available, not at my booth, but at UVD Toys. They have both the original pink colorway and this new teal colorway.
Yes. Let's talk about another project.
Okay.
Kid Robot. How awesome is that?
Oh yeah, this was a dream come true for sure. Ever since I started designing toys, even back when I was only customizing, I thought, wow, it would be really great if I could design a Kid Robot Dunny one day. And the Dunny is has a special place in my heart because that's actually how I got into toys in the first place. When I was in college, I walked by the Kid Robot store in New York City, back when there were still the stores around. And I looked in the window, I was like, oh my gosh, like these bunnies, they're so cute. And I was like, is this a kid's toy? Is it not? But I went inside and I looked and I realized that a bunch of different artists had designed, like, they used the same figure but added their own touch to it.
I was so proud of you.
Thank
you. When I first got the box into our store and I looked at the box, I was like, oh my god, this is MJ. I was like, immediately just flushed out. Like, oh, this is amazing. We got one. You have one last one here, right?
I have one last artist proof.
This is the last one here.
Yeah. I'll put her next to it.
And the mask comes off. Let's take that.
Yeah, well, like, something I would like to add to my toy designs is a little bit of playability.
Yeah.
So, like, it's really cute just being able to, like, just take the mask on and off.
Yeah.
You can kind of display her in different ways. And then when I play with her at home, sometimes I, like, put the mask on backwards or put it on sideways. It's just, like, a cooler way to interact with the toy than just, like, having it on the shelf.
And how did this project come about? Did you approach and submit a design and they came to you?
This was probably, like, several years in the making also.
Yeah.
So I was introduced to someone at Kid Robot by Jay Ryu, who does amazing dunny designs, by the way. Thank you so much for the introduction. And so he introduced me to people like Kid Robot, and months later, that was at a DesignerCon like several years ago, and then months later, one of them got back to me and asked me to send them my portfolio pieces. So I put together a nice portfolio, like sent it to them, and I didn't hear back for like maybe like 1 or 2 years. Like nothing.
That long?
And then all of a sudden they reached out to me and asked if I wanted to be part of this Dunny series. I was really excited to do it because it's an all-female series again. And they asked for, they gave us the idea, which was goddesses. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's so exciting. It's like female empowerment. I'm all about that. And so that's how this project came about. So I just started designing concepts and like sent it to them. They're very easy to work with, actually. I think like they have a really great ability to take your design and translate it like exactly the way you envisioned it.
Yeah. So did you just have to like give like a front kind of view, or is that later? You just gave a concept first and then they...
At first, I think in the very, very beginning, they're okay with just pencil sketches, and of course later on you have to give them a more refined concept, like a front view, side view, back view, all the color specs written out. But they were very easy to work with. I really enjoyed working with them.
Except for that 1 to 2 year wait.
Yeah.
That must have killed.
I know, I was like waiting, and then I thought, oh, maybe they forgot about me, you know, or like maybe there was a moment where I was like, oh, like maybe I wasn't good enough, you know. But I looked at all the other artists who were participating in the Spiritus Dea series. I'm like, oh wow, everyone's so amazing.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people I definitely look up to were part of this series, so I was very humbled and excited to be part of that.
That's an awesome story, actually. I wonder what it would take for me to get one in there one day. I don't know. I'll probably just have to pay some money.
But do you have designs actually that you're working on?
No, I'm not that creative. Not like you.
Oh no.
If anything, like I would just, you know, talk a little about a colorway kind of thing, and work with another artist like you to do something special. That'd be pretty cool one day. I've never really thought about it. I've been just trying to survive in my own business.
Oh, I mean, having a business is really hard. It's really tough. So I really admire you for that. Thank you so much for coming and talking to people. So.
Are you kidding? Like, you're at like the top of our list. Like, it's not like we filmed like a million people. When we came and we had to put together a list of like people that we wanted to talk to. You know, I think obviously because when we first met you back then, our first DCon, you made an impression on us. And we've been sort of keeping up with you, and so of course we wanted to talk to you.
Thank you so much. Oh, that makes me so happy.
So those are the toys. What else do you have on your booth here?
Okay, so I have these unicorn horn necklaces. Sorry, I can't take them out because they're kind of down
just
to the board. But these are ones that I came out with like a couple of years ago, and I handmade them out of resin, and they actually glow in the dark, so they're magical unicorn horns. So these are really popular, like when I first came out with them. A lot of kids are really interested in them. I actually have the pink one that I wear like almost every day.
Except today.
Yeah, except for today, you know.
Doesn't match with the outfit.
Match with the outfit. Yeah, it has to match, you know. But yeah, I have them in different colors in case you want to match with like different color outfits too. And I have my pins. My Donatsu, the donut cat pins are really popular. But this year, actually, a lot of people like the koi fish.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like the fish sort of goes along with like all the
like my aquatic
sea
themes. Yeah. I think the donuts go with what I'm doing like color-wise, but the fish are more like, they definitely match Ellie a lot more.
And those cards are just what you're giving away the cards?
Yeah, they're just my business cards actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, look. Oh, they used to have them flipped over. I guess someone like turned them. But yeah.
Oh.
It's my business card. So like I've done so much custom work and like my own resin toys in the past that obviously like I don't have all of them on display all the time, but I wanted to show off what I've done without having like a huge like portfolio and like just pictures printed out, so I have them on my business cards.
That's awesome.
And I've actually gotten people like asking for commissions just from looking at the cards, like, oh, like I really like this dunny, or I really like this one thing that you did.
Well, it's awesome because like every single card is different.
Yeah, I think I have.
That's more expensive to do.
Yeah. It's worth it though. Yeah, because people can see all the things you've done in the past.
What's this?
So this is my new resin doll. Her name is Yui, and she is my new passion project. I think I really believe in her, and she's very dear to me right now.
Yeah.
And so I think I'm going to continue trying to expand her design. Like in addition to her toy, I really want to do some like drawings and prints just about her. Great. And I'll bring over the other one actually because she has different colors too.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Like, well, that's sexy.
Yeah, so it's definitely different than any other toy design I have had in the past because you could probably tell from looking at my many different pictures on the business cards that a lot of my previous designs were very cute. They felt more like kid-friendly for sure, and that's because before this year, all of my inspiration came from my childhood. I had a lot of imagination and creativity in my childhood. I felt like more than I do now. You know, like childhood imagination is just like boundless. There's no rules to it. And so that's where I drew a lot of my inspiration from. Stuff that I've seen as a child, stuff I was inspired by as a child. That's where all these like bright pastel colors also come from. And with her, I've kept the color schemes, like the bright pastels. But I feel like now, like as a person, I've grown so much, and now I feel like I'm ready to say goodbye to my childhood and embrace my adult life, you know?
And thus the sexiness.
Yes. That's the sexiness. And like with Ellie, she was my childhood dream, and now that I have her, you know, like it's not like the dream is over, but it's like I'm starting a new chapter in my life, and that's where Yui comes in.
How do you spell that?
Y-U-I.
Y-U-I. Okay. And what's the deal with the different colors? Just different colorways?
Yeah, just different colorways, different outfits, because I didn't want to make her just like one color all the time. I love using colors, different color combinations. And especially with like skin color too, I wanted to make them like unusual and fun.
Nobody has blue skin.
Yeah, exactly. Like more fantastical.
That's awesome.
And in the future, so like I sculpted these myself, and also molded and cast it in resin. So the whole production process is done by me. It's very labor intensive. It takes a lot of time.
Lots of sanding.
Yeah, admittedly, like the molding and casting is my least favorite part of the process. I really do enjoy painting so much more. So in the future, I'm looking into options for outsourcing the molding and casting to have her produce, because I have a lot of interest in her, but right now there's so much labor involved in making her that it's like really hard for me to like find the time. And if I get some of these processes like outsourced, it'll save me a lot of time and I can make more.
You hear that, everybody? Making toys is hard.
Yeah, it takes a lot of time and effort. And I also have a full-time job. Like, like besides all this, I also work.
Exactly. Well, can you tell everybody where they can find you?
Well, I'm here in Los Angeles, but if you're not in LA, you can find me at Instagram. I'm at MJ Hsu, and you can also find my works on my website, mjhsu.com.
Awesome. Okay, well, thank you for spending your time with me and Mark. It was such a great pleasure talking to you. Okay. Thank you. See ya.